Hello to all you beautiful people out there in the world. I just want to help somebody. I just want to encourage somebody. Beautiful people, I want you beautiful people to be better. Beautiful people, and the order and the fashion in which it exists and for which it consists of. Beautiful people, I want you beautiful people to learn how important it is to do things decently and in order. Beautiful people, we need some order in life. We need some order in our families. We need some order in our communities. Beautiful people, how you doing, sir? Check out my YouTube channel, Frank Anderson, Kind Words and a Smile. Yes, sir. Have a smiling day. Beautiful people, this is what we got to do. Beautiful people, in order for that to happen, we're going to have to sacrifice. In order for these things to come to pass, in order for us to achieve love in our communities, love in our homes, and love in our families, in order for this originality to go back to its original state and its original place, we've got to stop taking offense to everything that occurs, everything that happens, and everything that takes place, and particularly everything that's meant for us, that's good for us. Beautiful people, even if you don't like it. Beautiful people, acknowledge, assess, evaluate, do your homework, study to know, even if you don't like it, it's good for you. When people go to work and they have a supervisor or manager or a boss over them, you think that they're always going to like everything that they say to them in the manner or the tone in which they speak? Beautiful people, and you have children and a wife at home, and you're going to quit your job because you don't like it? Or you think she's going to quit or stop because she don't like it? No, you all don't quit and don't stop because you like it. How dare you take that's different mentality. Beautiful people, with that age, our ancestors, and all that they did to protect you, you took the walls down of protection just because you didn't like it. You didn't like the way they said it, the tone that they said it in. Beautiful people. So because you didn't like the tone that they said it in, I'm going to let my kids talk to me any kind of way. I'm going to let my kids disrespect me, okay? I'm going to let them slap me up all upside the head, pull my hair out, knock my teeth out, and I'm going to say that, but that's all right. That's my child. That's my baby. I love him. Come on now. Come on now. You'll do anything to get that money on that job, that career, that business. Beautiful people. So that you can stick your chest out and hold your head up in the air and say, yes, this is me. I did this. Okay? I am somebody. While everything around you is like flowers and grass is turning brown and dying. All because this is me. I'm somebody. Because I didn't like what they did and the way they did it, I'm going to stick them in a convalescent hospital and leave them there and forget about them. When your beautiful self came out of the womb and couldn't do anything but just lay there and cry and poop and urine on yourself, they took care of you till you were able to stand on your own 2 feet, and they still took care of you then. With some of your disrespectful selves, and you know I'm telling the truth, and you were still disrespectful because you couldn't get past what was said and what was done to protect you. But you wrapped your arms around the enemy and all those who called themselves friend. Because they existed in a mentality the exact same as yours. It was okay if they abused you and misused you. What is wrong with us? Where is this stuff coming from? Does not anybody want to be healed? Does not anybody want to think better? Does not anybody want to feel better? You sacrifice for everything else and put everything else on the line for what you think this flesh wants. You do it. But as soon as someone gives you a truth about something pertaining to something that's good for you, that goes contrary to your way of thinking and living, beautiful people, it ain't right. Until what happens, happens. And then what happens is too late. You see? Now you understand. Now it all makes sense. Now I wished I had a listen. Now it's too late, they're gone. Now you're trying to climb over into the casket. Because all you had to do was listen. That's all you had to do. Was listen, think about it, meditate on it, put it on the shelf, but still go on loving them, treating them right, and respecting them. Because they were light years ahead of your time. They was precocious compared to this generation. They were precocious. And you thought they were dumb, they were stupid, they didn't know any better, they didn't have no understanding, they needed some education. That gets me with you all. You all think education is the source, is the key. It's the key of life. It's the fountain of youth. But they were so wise and precocious ahead of their time, they were making quilts and blankets that are in the museum now on display worth millions of dollars. But they dumb and they stupid. They didn't know nothing. They needed an education. They were establishing businesses. A black woman established the first black beautician, a millionaire. But they didn't know nothing. They can't tell me nothing. They needed some education. You see? That's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying none of them got any education, because some of them did. But not all of them. Beautiful people. And they did stuff and created stuff and invented stuff today that's still trying to be duplicated. Can't be duplicated. Beautiful people. That was a direct result of them taking you to church and them going. So what was for them was for them. And what was for you, if you would take it and you would have compared it till today, beautiful people, you would have multiplied quintuple times what they were trying to bestow upon you to make you a better person, or to establish an identity in today's society. For you to think 12 times before you react once, so that you won't settle for anything. Beautiful people, whatever you're leaning on, beautiful people, whatever it is you're leaning on, beautiful people, if it's not a solid foundation, it's going to fall. And where will you be when it do? Beautiful people, a lot of stuff from that age and that generation, from what we're suffering and going through today in this age and this generation, could have been avoided. Beautiful people, all we have to do, like when you go to school, you got to listen. Somebody's going to tell you something that you got to listen to. It's the same old thing, beautiful people. Only difference is it was coming from somebody who loved you and cared about you. Beautiful people, and put it all on the line for you and went through it all for you. A lot of things you're not going to do in this day and age, beautiful people. A lot of things you beautiful people are not going to suffer through and go through for someone else in this day and age. Beautiful people. We've got to get back to what works, beautiful people, whether we like it or not. Beautiful people, if it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Buy the truth and sell it not. Stop putting a price on everything. There's some things that should remain priceless. And love, kind words, and a smile is priceless. You can't replace love, kind words, and a smile. They're eternal. And that's the one thing man is mad and upset about, is because he can't put a price on its beauty. And he never will. It's priceless. Beautiful people, let's get back to being priceless. Back in the day, beautiful people, in slavery days, coming out of slavery days in the 60s, one person didn't ride the bus, nobody rode the bus. You ain't gonna find that today. And they didn't go to the back of the bus, they sat in the front of the bus. You all go straight to the back of the bus. You all stampede and trample all over everything, beautiful people, that they fought for you to be a better person. And then to come to this age to wonder what happened. How did we get here? Beautiful people, you did it to your own self. Now undo it, beautiful people. I talk to you the way that I do because I love you and I care about how you think and how you feel. Now love yourself and care about how you think and you feel. Maintain your values and the scruples.